So the way you can make money in the game are with these the green cards. The easiest one is Small Treasure. It's for this player only. So he gets $2,000 cash, plus he gets to lay 3 units of track. And that extra track can help out a lot. The other one is the Large Treasure. And again, it's a one player card only. The player that picks it gets $3,500 cash. Then this leaves us the last two cards. They're identical. They're conductor cards. So since they're identical, I'll just look at one. Whoever picks this card gets to determine or gets to decide which type of train can run to make money. Now remember, there's only two types of trains. You're going to have an ore car is one type, or you can also have a passenger. So the player that picks this card would say, okay, we're going to run ore. So everyone looks at their board, and you start with the player that picked this card, and you first determine how many ore cars they have, and then you have to look at the board to see if they've got at least that many mines connected with track with the ore deposit on top. Now in this case, this player would make $2,000. And then it goes around to the next player, to the next player, to the next player, with the banker paying off each one. Now the incentive is whoever picks this card gets $1,000 from each player that ran a train. So let's say the next two players each ran their ore train. Then this player would get $1,000 from each one of them. And it's the responsibility of the person that played this card to get that $1,000, not the banker. Now let's say the player to the left of the one that played this card ran both ore cars. Now this player would not get just $1,000, but they get $1,000 per train, so that would be $2,000. Now typically the way the trains work is you'll build out either an ore car or a passenger car, even with a caboose sometimes, before you even start building the second train. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is some kind of hot tips on the track laying and some other items.